Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Buddy Blackford here with another fun After Effects CS6 tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're going to learn how to animate some more motion graphics like text and typography to make it come flying from off the screen into the screen, and how to do it correctly so it looks like appealing to the eye. So this is what we're going to make real quick, and I'll start from scratch and I'll delete this out and start from scratch. And it's just text that's flying in, and it's como estas, and you know the rest. And this little guy here I just made myself, and I stole the troll face, and the rest of it we'll throw on, and you can see how when everything comes in, it kind of like bounces at the end, so that's more visually pleasing. And if you didn't notice it, that's good. That means I was doing my job. So, but if you're looking for it as a visual effects artist or a motion graphics artist, you want to make sure that you have that in so it doesn't look like it's just slamming in there and stopping, which doesn't look very real. So I'll show you how to do this, and we'll start from scratch. So I'll just turn these layers off. And what I did was I grabbed a color scheme from Cooler. So if you just type in Cooler in Google, it'll pop up and you can steal color schemes from there. It's not stealing, they're available for everybody. So what I did is I made my background out of this green, which if I turn this off, there is a green. And just use these other ones for my text. So let's go ahead and create new text. And we'll do como first. So it comes out like this because this is how I had my text at first. So I've got KHMERUI is the font family, and then I set it to bold. Now I'm going to change the color here to, no, I don't want to change that color. I want to change that. I want to change the fill color here to the orange, and then I'm going to change the stroke color to purple, and it kind of gives it like an outline more poppy effect with having the stroke color on there. And my stroke is, let's see what it's set to. My stroke is set to round. So you come down to line join and hit round, and it'll be set to round. If you have miter on, it's going to be square, and that doesn't really go with what I'm trying to do with the stroke and everything. So let's go back to round, and I'll click off. And what I'm going to do is duplicate this by holding, I'm going to delete everything else out of here that I don't want. Delete all that stuff. So I've got this here. I'm going to duplicate it and just bring it down, hold shift and bring it, drag it down. And this one's going to be Estas. Como estas means what's up in Spanish. I'm going to make that a different color. Make that red. I don't know if these are the exact colors I used in my other one in the right order, but and then we're going to make our next one here. Control duplicate. Control D is duplicate. Bring this down. And I don't want to swear, but you guys know what that is. Since I have a little star here, it means I'm not swearing. And then I'll highlight this and change the fill color here by using my dropper to this color up here. And hit OK. And then we've got our colors here. And now I can turn my color scheme off. And we've got our text here. Sorry for zooming in all over the place. Now we can increase the size. Let's zoom out so we can figure out what's going on. Increase the size here. That's probably good. I just increased the scale, and I did them all at the same time by selecting them all and increasing the scale, pressing S for scale. Let's move them all over at once to the right, because we know we're going to bring in our little Mexican guy. and bring these up. I'm going to hold shift and press the up arrow to go up incrementally here. And I'm going to do that same with this one. And I just went down 2 spaces each. Now let's bring in our Mexican guy here, and what I did is I just made this guy in Photoshop. I just found the troll face and just put a hat around him and drew a mustache on him. Let's bring him in, and we'll scale this way down because it comes in huge. That's about good. And now it's time that we need to animate this. So we're going to animate this on the Z-axis in 3D space. So let's create a camera, layer, new camera, and the default 50mm is good for us. We're going to turn our layers into 3D layers now. So that's good. Lock your background layer so you don't click on it by accident and move the background layer, because that always happens. It's really annoying. Let's start animating these on the Z-axis. So let's start with Como here, which is going to be at the bottom, and let's open our position. And we don't want to affect the X and Y at all. We just want to affect the Z. So what I'm going to do is click on position, then right click on it and click on separate dimensions. Now we don't have to worry about animating X and Y while the Z is being moved.